Steve, what's up, man? Trying to figure out if this is working all right. So, my plan, 600, 1,000, and 1,500 grit, sandpaper, journals, and polish it up at the end. So, we'll see. Let me know how this is working. $5.40. That's when I saw your comment come through. $5.40. Let's do this. What are you guys up to, Steve? I saw you went to Cars and Coffee yesterday. Or I think you went to Cars and Coffee yesterday. Not one of the best shoelaces for this. Kathy and Machines, that's right. Yeah, I still haven't been to that one. Or at least, well, actually I've been to it once, I think. But not since they moved to the mall, new location. So that was like a minute or so with 600. And I'm going to cut off a piece of 1,000. See if I can. Get the size a little bit better. Yeah, it's a good parking lot for sure. Kind of surprised that they allowed it there. Somebody must have a connection. Good Lord, this is a pain in the butt. It's already looking way better. Heck yeah. put something on Instagram. All right, so that was, what's up, buddy? Hope you're having fun with all your kids. So far, I've done 600, I've done 1,000, and I'm getting ready to do 1,500 right here. On number, that's number 3, number 4? I think that's number 4. I don't know, I can't remember. Taylor, if you're still here, you're going to have to come with me to meet Steve Zookme sometime at one of the Cars and Coffees. Cool dude from not our area, but not too far away. I want to drop the bomb on where he lives on a YouTube. All right. Here we go. We are definitely taking the sandbar, your sandbar, to one of the ones here in town when, you know, when we get it running. These shoelaces are not liking this. Ah, dude, you'll beat me. All right, well, he said it. So Holly Springs. Yeah, so he's like an hour away. Super cool wife with probably the coolest WRX around. He's okay too. It's just he likes Suzuki stuff, so you know, nobody's perfect. This is pretty cool. Like I've got company while I polish crankshaft journals. I just hope the video is like decent. Oh, hell yeah. Let's see if I hold this up, if the quality comes through. I still gotta hit it with some metal polish. Not bad. That's the one I polished. I don't know if you can see the difference. But yeah, so we'll take it. Video and stream look great, only a few lag spikes here and there. Maybe get a Wi-Fi antenna for your laptop. All right, gotta run. Happy polishing, sir. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, the wireless is like literally right above me. So I don't know that I can make it any better than it is. But maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll get something and hardwire it in. All right, we'll do this one. This is the one that I spun the bearing on, which is kind of cool because like I'm not getting any hang. So if I can get it polished looking like that, I think we'll be in a good spot. And I got a crap ton of paper, so let's just cut a new piece. I better get some hate messages from you later, especially for you not being here helping me. Man down. I'm still going to use it. All right, 600 of it. So Steve, I don't know if you're still watching or not, but if you are, Tater lives out here by me, probably about 10 minutes from me, and he's the one that I went with a week or so ago to pick up his 1995 Subaru Sandbar DS2 van, supercharged, four-wheel drive, manual transmission, in like super clean condition. It's not running, but it's got electric, so we're going to diagnose the electrical and see what's going on. It seems like it's not getting power to the starter is my hunch, but we'll find out. Let's see. Moving furniture. Oh yeah. Yeah, you're still going to be faster, but he's going to be faster than me, so both of you guys are just going to have to wait for me at the next light. That is until I get this thing running. And then I'll blow your doors off. Your wife and I are going to have to see which one's faster. Legally. On a closed road course in Mexico. Is Angel there with you? Gotta figure out what music I can play while I'm doing this. Only 271 horsepower? Well, this one's only in pieces, but supposedly it's only 417 to the wheels. Tell her she better stop laughing at me. She's going to need a Subaru friend that knows how to do this. Lube, damn it. Not the... Come on. Yeah, I don't think you can see what's happening here. But like, the sandpaper doesn't want to turn. It's just the rope or the string that's turning. So that ain't gonna work. Come on. Don't be like that. Maybe not. We can do our head gaskets together. While Steve's doing, you know, while he's trying to figure out how to get the front end on a new project. Mini UPS truck he's got coming. And while somebody else is doing an oil change, Angel and I can be doing head gaskets on the Subarus. Come on, damn it. Work. There we go. You are pissing me off right here. This is, I think I said it, this is the one that the bearing spun on. So, it's pretty impressive how it spun. Alright, we're going to come back to you because you're pissing me off. While you're eating donuts from our favorite donut place that she hates. That's not terrible. That needs more though. Get to it eventually. Where are my bearings? There they are. So that's the size of a regular bearing. That's the size of the bearing that's spun. And if I put them on top of each other, there's almost like another 1/8 of an inch from how it spread out. So that's why I'm having to do this. So it makes Subaru, or something like that. All right, 600 on. Another great video would be how to cut the rust off of a Subaru WRX using a plasma cutter. What's up, dude? Throw a new battery in there as well, yeah. I hated to see that for you today. I'm assuming somebody with your church was like, hey, can you come help us move some tables? And you being a great guy, we're like, yeah, of course I'll get the truck out to move tables. And then all of a sudden, didn't work out so good. Man, Jesse's here. It's like the whole family. Steve, have you made it common knowledge what the new project is you're getting? So there you go. If you're not following, what's his name, you won't know what the new project is he's got coming, but believe once it's here, I'm going to drive it. Looking like Megamind driving around in that thing. Since he's already done some videos, Mr. Zookme has a Mira walkthrough coming. I think we can say it's going to be one of those, but wait, there's more kind of stories. I won't spoil the fun. The quality coming through all right? Audio, video, all the things. Is it coming through all right? It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell how the quality's coming. Good. It probably got not good there for a second because I enabled the preview because I wanted to see what that did. And that made it not good. So I turned the preview back off. So I have no idea what I look like except for the delay. The delay can be good if you're gaming, but I would love to get rid of it for this. Jesse, nobody cares about your opinion. Just kidding. Two people care about your opinion. Who do we know with a truck and trailer? First week in January, need to pick it up from Baltimore. Well, I got a trailer. Don't have a truck to tow it with. But if I had another vehicle that my wife could drive, I might be able to take the Ascent. But I got the trailer, brother. That's how we went and got Taylor's van. Used my trailer, and he bummed his girlfriend's Volkswagen Atlas. It towed it really well. Actually, I have family kind of in the Baltimore adjacent area. I'm a descendant of Lord Baltimore of Baltimore, the first sheriff of Baltimore, the one that came over from England and founded Maryland, George Calvert. Like way up my genealogy and like one step over. So it's almost completely paternal until like his daughter married somebody on my dad's side. I'm sure we can figure it out, brother. Ain't nothing but a chicken wing. So that was $1,500. I don't like that yet. We're going to do it all over with another $600. I mean, honestly, I could probably get us a place to stay there. It's north of Baltimore, but also my cousin is like, she even says how crazy her damn family is. So maybe just Hampton Inn. Make a heck of a YouTube video, if you know anybody that does YouTube videos. Let's see if we start over with 600 on this one. Just let me know when port day comes and we'll figure it out, dude. I'm always down for a road trip. Jesse and I spent pretty much, I don't know, 5 hours each way and probably an hour there, so almost a 12-hour period. All said and done, going to get his sandball. Had a blast. So, let me know. Or, not Jesse, Taylor. I think I said Jesse. I used that extra cent you sent me on something today. Oh, I know what it was. Because I'm in a garage. Let's see, let's change cameras over here. Because I'm in a garage, I got a garage refrigerator. With garage beer. Never even had this. I don't know what it tastes like. Not bad. Not bad. Pretty good. Sponsor me, garage beer. I'm in a garage and this is beer. All right, back to the workbench. All right, so that was 600. So now we'll do $1,000. Try folding the paper in half and see if that gives the crappy shoelace something to grab onto. So do you need a new battery for your sandbar? Oh, that's money. That works so much better. If you get to pick the hotel, you'll pay for it. Dude. I know you well enough to know that I don't know if I want to take that bet. It's a good arm exercise. Okay. Getting a little better. Tell you what, if Jesse comes, then he gets to pick it. He has to come and ride with us. do you think? All right, 1,500. I think. Yeah, 1,500. No, I'm not paying. You got to fly here and you got to pay. Talking about it, and I'm going to pay. Fool. We all got kids. You're the one with a Honda. It's supposed to be so reliable, you don't even have repair bills. So you fly here to Raleigh. We'll pick you up, and then we'll drive to Baltimore. I might even let you pick one or two songs on the radio. And maybe some snacks. If you're a good boy, we'll get you a snack. Alright, it's not perfect, but it's a whole lot better than it was. So let's do go down here to the last one. Well, you do have a truck and trailer, but you're further away from where we got to go. So, tell you what, drive here. How about that? You drive here, and then we'll all ride together. Oh, that's right. Your truck needs a battery. Did you get a battery yet? Mister, I got jokes. That's two of y'all that need batteries. Okay, so the Pelican case won't put you in a bind with that battery situation, will it? If it will, just shoot me a message. I'll make sure you've got a battery you can use. Will be so high from brake cleaner. Dude, I don't even like celebrating my birthday or Christmas, so I don't really want any gifts. My in-laws usually beg me for ideas, and I always tell them nothing. And then come Christmas, I end up with usually cash and shampoo, and they don't give me socks, but the equivalent of socks. 600. Audio still coming through clear. Video look good. All those things. I literally set this thing up yesterday because Taylor was like, you should try streaming. And I was like, all right, I got nothing else to do. You're my birthday present. You come with a receipt or store credit. Nah, you're like one of the 1 or 2 people from California that are good people in my book. Everybody else is crazy as hell. You need to move though. My free Harbor Freight scissors. Perfect fit, just like I did it the first time. So I think WD-40 would have worked better, but assuming my son took it, I don't know what it is. I don't know why he would have taken it, but I don't know where it is. And it's not in my toolbox, so. Where are you going to move, so? When you do finally get out of that damn state. Arizona's really nice. Yeah, Texas is alright. But all the people from California moving to Texas. As long as they don't move here. But Arizona was cool. I liked Arizona. I just don't want to deal with scorpions and monsoons and that damn heat. That whole dry heat thing, that's for real. What part of Arizona do you want to go to? I didn't know your wife was from California. Oh, maybe I did know that and I just forgot. Oh, that's looking good. All right. I just got your message, so I actually have a DJI mic, but I'm not using it yet because I can't figure out how to get it working without the other camera audio working, so I got to figure that out. That's a next time thing. 1500 on this one, and then I'll go back to the second one I did that I'm not happy with, and then to the one I just did before this that I'm also not happy with, and then I think it'll be metal polishing time. Got some property near Douglas. Well, aren't you just fancy there, buddy? I've been to Mesa, Phoenix, Arizona. Stayed in a Airbnb in Chandler. And I've been to Tucson. I did not expect Tucson to be as cold as it was. That was kind of interesting. But got to see the Titan Missile Museum and some other cool stuff there. The Saguaro National Forest. Yeah, thank you guys. I don't know how the heck you're watching this boring crap. You must have no lives to hang out with me on a Sunday night polishing the crank. Where the heck you been, man? Been throat punching more kids? Taylor, you gotta help me figure out the audio with OBS, because I want to use this mic, but I gotta figure out how to use the mic on all the different channels, like all the different cameras, and then also not have the audio from the other 3 cameras coming through. Money. That one right there. So I'm going to go back and do those 2 middle ones. God bless, this thing is heavy. I guess I should do the mains too at some point. All right, let's see. That was 1,000. This one was also 1,000. This one, screw that. I'll just cut a new piece. Message retracted. What did you say, jerk? This break sponsored by beer. You have to manually disable the audio on each camera if they have a mic. If I remember correctly, you also have to prioritize your main audio input mic. See, there you go with those words again. Sounded to me like you said, sure, Jeremy, when I come over, I will help you do that. Thanks, buddy. That's what I thought you were saying. Because I'm just amazed that I got this whole cluster, you know what, going. Let's not slice my hand. Alright, back to the workbench. My motor has made glitter for well over 20,000 miles and it still runs strong. Well, you know, if Honda knows one thing to do right, it's definitely be boring and reliable. Still needs to be cut down. I've had a bunch of Hondas. They're alright. I got nothing against them. I don't like how the acting looks. The big eye acting. Not the little eye acting. That one's ugly to me. But honestly, I think everybody that I talk to that has an acty has the big eye acty. So I'm guessing they probably agree. Yeah, I probably won't be streaming any workouts though. This is my workout. I could stream eating a pizza. You know where I live. I'm always here. That was 600. Now 1,000. 20 push-ups for every bearing installed. Bet. Every bearing I install, Taylor's doing 20 push-ups. That's what you meant, right? All right, 1,500. I don't even know if I could do push-ups right now with that spot on my palm. The part of my hip that I landed on, it looks gnarly. Or it looked gnarly. It's a little better now. I was probably riding the one wheel distracted, thinking that there was somebody in town that was like getting ready to steal my truck. Some weirdo messaging me, talking about, I see your truck. I work over here. They have two types of people that work over there. Your type and the crackheads. Tell me I'm wrong. I have a small radiant heater that I got So that little white one, I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, right there. And I've had that plugged in for a couple of hours now, and it's not warm in here, but it's not cold. Like, it's comfortable, I guess. But it's also been on for a while. Need to get one of those Elgato things so that I can do the changes on the cameras. I just want to be a cool YouTuber like Mr. Beast and be able to pay for extra guacamole. That was, like, I can't even keep track of what the heck I'm at. All right, that was 1,500. So that one's done. Done enough. I hit it with a metal polish here in a minute. And I'm going to go back to this one. Yeah, go back to that one. Thought I saved the 600 piece. Whatever. So Taylor gave me a Claymore, and I'm not really sure why on the back they felt the need to say, warning, explosive is poisonous if eaten. Steve, why they got to put that on a military stuff? It says front towards enemy. Why they got to tell you not to eat it? And again, I know a lot of people in the military, so I kind of get it. What are you making a meme out of? Something I did? Probably something I did. Funny enough, the ones that come to mind are Marines. They probably look at the Claymore and wonder what flavor it is. What flavor crayon. I respect our troops, but if we're being honest, like my buddy that's in the Marines, all he does is sell HVAC parts. Like, he always laughs when somebody thanks him for his service. He's like, I am not that guy. I'm guessing the quality's still decent because it's looking green on my TV. It would chew on the explosive compound to get high. Don't ask me how I know this. So what does it taste like? And does it work better than brake cleaner? All right. That was 600. Let's go to 1,000. I feel like we need more light. That help? I gotta figure out how to get rid of this delay. This delay's driving me nuts. Because I can see when you're saying what I said after I said what I said, which is not what I'm saying when I said this. My arms are on fire. All right, that was 1,000. Now let's do 1,500. I'm on fiber, so the more people that are on, the slower it gets. But I've got a gig, and like unless my kid's in there gaming, and he probably is, like it's showing that everything's green, but I think there's a setting for the delay. So like I think I need to go into OBS and force it not to have this kind of a delay. I think. At least that's what I saw last night when I was looking for answers. All this work, and there's still a chance that I might just buy a new crankshaft. I actually have a buddy that's giving me an EJ25 motor, same motor. So I may get this one running and then take that one all the way down, start from scratch. We'll see. Alright, let me get some metal polish. I'm gonna have to walk all the way around. how this works. Not terrible. Definitely better than it was. Shoe race out of the way. Let's do another. Did you guys get anything good for the holiday that we celebrate, the price that everything should have been the rest of the damn year? I think it was you, Steve, that was telling me like you wait all year and then go nuts at Black Friday. DeWalt tools, could have called that one. Jump pack, air gauge, battery test. Jesus Christ. The hell do you need a 9? Where are you going to put a 98? I've been in your house. Your family room, like you can sit on one wall and touch the other wall. Not really, but like it's, Jesus, dude. Is it going in the garage? Because if it is, I mean, I can see why you... I can understand a 98-inch TV out there. It's a big garage. Full of sandblasting media. You sent me an amazing gift for Black Friday. Your friendship? Probably your friendship. Nah, you're a good dude. I'm sure whatever it is, it's probably very cool. I had somebody ask me if I had to end of your Jesus Christ. It's not an IMAX, dude. It's gonna be an IMAX for Angel to watch all of her Hallmark movies. Not really. She doesn't strike me as the Hallmark movie watching person, but maybe she is, and if she's watching with you, she can tell me. Yeah, I had somebody ask me the other day if they all came with miles per hour on the cluster, and I told them nope. A good friend of mine sent me that to cheer me up while I was trying to figure out how to do, yes, what makes a Subaru a head gasket. So it was actually the reel that I posted for the dude that was looking into the truck while I was at, I think it was at Target, but he was like walking all around it. It was that guy when I was talking to him. He had 3 Subarus. Each of them has over 400,000 miles, I think he said. Like, they're old, obviously. I actually did not want to do this one. I was trying to do one of the rod journals, and I got myself all mixed up. But that's all right. Yeah, we're going to get done. I think on that one, I think I got to do this one. Yeah, no, crime shows I could definitely see her watching. All right, so what do I need to do with all of the camera setup to make it better? Like, what does it need? Besides no delay. Because the delay is killing me. I didn't even catch that on her own day. Custom and take until the 10th to get here. Dude, what did you... You know I hate surprises. Well, I hate knowing about the surprises. Which is probably why you told me, because you knew that. Custom. I'll take till the 10th to get here. Yeah, if it automatically changes. So I'm thinking about getting the Elgato Stream Deck and like mounting it right up there on the board, or like right here, and then I can just change between. I've got the workbench camera, the up top camera, the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I have a black screen so that like if I need to scratch my butt or something, you don't have to see it. But like, that's one thing that I want. I just don't want to pay for one. Like there's one on, actually out near you. Was it out near you? There's one in Raleigh for a decent price. And then there's a dude up in like Chesapeake, Virginia, which again is like 30 minutes further. Like it's an extra 15 minutes from my house to yours, Steve. So it's like, it's not that far for me. It's like an hour and a half maybe. But he's got 2 of them and he's selling them for $50 a piece. So $100 for both. So I could grab both of them, use one down here in the garage for this mess and use one upstairs on the computer, actually for work. Or Taylor got me stuck playing Escape from Tarkov on the computer. I suck at it, but it's fun. So I could use it then. But yeah, it would be cool if I didn't have to keep stopping to change. And then the delay too, because like I'm looking at myself and I'm saying this right now, but I am just now at the point where I was putting that stuff on. That's what you're actually seeing. So it's like a 15 to 20 second delay, which is annoying. Jesse, I don't know what you would have sent, but you said pretty dang cool. Custom made And it'll be here on the 10th, and I feel like you knew that I was going to Subi Fest. So I have an idea what you might have done, but I'm not going to say it. Because you've already proven to me that I can't trust you like that. I don't remember what it was, but you bold-faced lied. Plus you mime FUCK me. It's raining outside, which means the dogs will be inside soon. Which means it's almost sit on the couch with Harley time. Alright. Okay, got enough of this stuff on here. I don't need it on. I'm going to be so disappointed. I can't wait. That's really what our friendship is all about. Disappointment. Mutual disappointment. All right. Towels. I'm just hoping after the last hour and a half of being out here doing this, I'm not disappointed with this. I gotta remember when the bearings were supposed to arrive. Can't remember. All right, let's change it to the better camera. All right, there it is. That looks mucho goodero. Looks like this journal down here at the top of my hands now. I gotta clean out the oil passage in there. Not bad. Probably good enough for a home build. The guy that owned this car before me, so this thing, I'm the 7th owner. She's slut. But I'm the 7th owner. And the guy that was the 6th owner, or the first one in North Carolina, told me that the tuner, he built the motor. The tuner got it to 417 at the wheels. So when it's running, the very first thing I'll be doing is getting it to Raleigh and having it detuned to like 350. Because over 400 on, first of all, that 5-speed transmission can't hold it. Secondly, you're just asking for trouble at 400 horsepower to the wheels. So probably, I don't know, what would that be, like 450-ish at the crank? But yeah, like this is not that built of a motor. it's just going to end up spinning a bearing again or sending a piston through the sidewall. But all that said, like, I'm kind of happy with it. Oh, I know what it is. It's not a clogged oil passageway. It's polishing compound. It's still in there. Not anymore. I swear, I think if you had cancer and you just sprayed some brake cleaner on it, it would clean it up. All right. So we're at an hour and a half. I've probably bored all of you people to death. Audio was apparently okay. Video was apparently okay. Let's see if I can move the mouse around a little bit. So I got 5 viewers, 36 total views right now. Yeah, I don't know. The stream's current bitrate is higher than recommended. We recommend you use a stream bitrate of 2500 kilobytes per second, and I'm using 5275. Okay. Stream status is excellent. Don't really know what that means. But yeah, I'll take it. So, yeah, I can't see what camera I'm on now. Let's go back to the workbench. So yeah, not bad. You get some oil out and just run a thin layer of oil on everything so that it doesn't corrode. I'm sure all that brake cleaner and sanding has pulled off any little bit of corrosion resistance that was in there. Let's see. I drive a Subaru to be damn sure I've got oil. Let's grab. Between everything in a minute. Moving to TV mounts. Later, homie. All right, brother. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know about January when you know, and we'll plan to do the thing. All right, let's see. Do a little bit of oil in there. All right, so what else do I need to do to make the stream more fun if I do it again next week or during the week? I gotta figure out some music or something, because an hour and a half in here with no sound has been interesting. To say the least. We'll hit all of that with brake cleaner again and assembly lube when it's time to do the thing. Grab all of this, cover up the head again. All my trash. That's trash. Don't need any more oil, so we can put that up. Surprisingly, I still have brake cleaner in there. I have not used it all. 600. Another piece of 600. 15. 1,000. Take that, put that in this drawer with all the other sandpaper. Take my shoelace, we'll put that in there. Put this down here where that belongs. Grab my beer. All right, so Wiseco pistons forged, and I'm gonna have to get new rings. So I gotta make sure I get the right ones. I also gotta make sure I get the lighting right so I get the whole damn part number in there. All right. So yeah, I have to get new rings and get these cleaned. They're not terrible, but I don't know what the size is. .1. It's probably the right way to do this, I'm guessing. But I did also get, for like 30 bucks on eBay, legit doohickey. So it's not going to work for a piston, but I should be able to do it on here. Let's see. So it's that. I don't know how to use these things. That's for another day. I gotta figure out how to use them. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen and Jesse, I am going to bounce up out of here. Thank you for hanging out with me. Very pleased with how this came out. It's especially for it just being a couple hours of my time. But yeah, let me know if you think I can do anything to make this better, and deuces.